Hello everybody and welcome to another DireWolf20 Modpack Let's Play with Ginker Philbin, your host on the Philbin files. We're going to continue a little bit with the turtles. And I wanted to show you, so I dug that out all manually, and that was a pain in the butt. And I know there are programs on the turtle that can help. However, let's see, help index maybe. There are no programs for digging a staircase down. You can excavate, which does a kind of a quarry, goes straight down and digs straight down, and we'll play with that in a bit. And then there's the tunnel, which does, as we saw in the last episode, just a straight tunnel, but there's no stairway down. And so what I did is, let's see, yeah, so the various programs and stuff like that. We'll back up to here. So there's no program here, and what I did was I went to let's see if I can remember this right, turtlescripts.com, and hunted through and tested a few stair programs, and I found one that I downloaded by Chaos Theorem. I will provide a link in the video description. That the script works nicely, and so what I did was I copied the program and moved it into the directory. And I will provide some screenshots about how I found the directory and all of that you need. But a little text editor, you dump that into the directory, and now you have a program. And I've started a blog, and I'm going to put screenshots of the blog on the blog of how I got the program there. If there's other questions, I can always do it later on another video. But now I can run downstairs. Oh, and I have to give this guy torches because he will give torches. We're going to run downstairs, and I'm going to look at my depth here. I am at 43, and I like to go to about 10, 9 or 10. So I'm going to tell this guy, do some math in my head. I want to go 33 down. And then I want to place torches. Yes. And away he goes. He's going to go, and he's going to plunk blocks, or he's gonna. One interesting thing is he doesn't do this, but that's no big deal. I can clean that up myself pretty easily. And so there, we have a robot digging downstairs, doing what he's got to do, and he's just going to keep going. And I think it's every 5 steps down, he's going to place a torch. And once I show you, he actually, he found a cave. Hello, cave. Oh, is this a cave I'd already been in? This is a cave I've already been in. Okay. So he doesn't care about caves. He doesn't care about lava, as we saw before. Won't care about water or any of that stuff. He's just going to keep going. And so the biggest danger here is that he's going to fill up his inventory here, at which point he'll just start leaving stuff off to the side. So, I'll keep an eye on him as we go and empty him out. But there you see he dumped out a torch. Let's go back up to the top, check our F7. Oh, he accidentally dug that. So yeah, sometimes, depending on what he puts it on, like he put it on gravel there, so it failed and fell off. We're going to grab a torch here because I'm out at the moment. So I like to start a torch there, and then he has another torch here, and he wanted to put it here. We'll put it here. I'm going to check our F7. Got a couple spots here, so we'll need another torch, but that's not a big deal. Whoops. Oh, hello. Number 2. Go away, go away, go away. I'm trying to talk to people. So anyway, I'm going to let him run, and then I will show you how to edit that program, and we're going to adjust how often he puts the torches down. A really simple little edit, just to show you how to edit things. So with that in mind, we're going to let him keep going, and we'll be back when he's done. Okay, and we're back. A couple things real quick. I got some advice on the forums about how my sound was, so I've made some changes. So the first 5 minutes or so of this episode are under my old settings with the OBS, using the noise gate and everything. And now I've turned the noise gate off, and I've also kind of moved my microphone around a little bit. So let me know if you hear a difference. I'm happy to have any kind of constructive criticism, advice that you guys might offer. And I wanted to show real quick something else I had discovered with the mining turtle here. If I tell it to, we'll do tunnel 3. I tell it tunnel 3 in an open space, it'll just kind of go over. Like, you know, if it found a ravine or something like that, it'll just cruise right over that. No big deal. However, I noticed that in one case, it had actually found some dirt along the way. And let's do tunnel 5. And when it finds an empty spot, it actually places dirt. And I thought that was cool. I thought I should share that, because that is InstaBridge. Great for if it's tunneling and it finds a ravine and goes over it. But if you're stuck on a mountaintop and want to get to another mountaintop, you can load this thing up with dirt and chunk out a tunnel real quick. I wanted to try this with some cobblestone too, so we'll just grab some cobblestone here. I don't know if this will work or if I can even jump. Let's aim him this way. If it works with cobblestone and not just dirt, I'm going to experiment with other things and see what kind of bridges it does with cobblestone too. Outstanding. I should get some marble and some smooth stone and some other things and see if it actually does something interesting. Probably not the most efficient thing to build a bridge, but hey, that might be pretty cool. So let me experiment with some other things, and we'll see what other kinds of materials we can stuff in this guy to make some bridges. I'll be right back. Okay, I grabbed some smooth stone. Let's try that. Tunnel 3. Smooth stone test. Plunk. Does smooth stone. I wonder if it matters. We should also test. Yep, okay. Test to see if it matters where it's placed. Yeah, he'll place one more if there's a spot there. Tunnel 3. So see if he places that next one there. Okay, so it does matter what spot it's placed in. Good to know. So it's got to be in that first spot. Okay, let's see. So next I want to test, oh come on, and I'll do it here. Let's test stone bricks, and it's got to be in that first spot. Tunnel 3. Off you go. Plunk, and it works with that. Awesome. So you don't have to have a crappy looking dirt bridge. Or maybe I should watch my language and say an ugly dirt bridge. Pick it up. Alright. Now let's aim him this way and see if he will use some marble. Tunnel 3. Marble 2. So maybe it's anything that's in that first... do I have anything? Let's find something interesting. Let's do... let's try copper. Copper ore. We'll change that out for copper. Tunnel 3. Does copper too. Haha, interesting. So anything that's in that first row there, because see, he placed cobble and he found the cobble with the mining. So anything that, I'm not going to say anything, but most things that are in that first spot there, he will build a bridge out of. So you can do a marble, or you can do the stone bricks, you can do stone, dirt, possibilities. We'll have to think about the possibilities. Meanwhile, you come here. Clean this up. Probably not the best effective use of your blocks, but I don't know. Maybe you got a bunch of diamond blocks sitting around and you want to make a bridge out of them. Or, ooh, I know. There's a concrete. You could do the concrete that makes you walk a little faster, or the roads. The road made with the plastic that could make you go faster, so you could have a bridge that makes you go faster across the bridge. Haha, okay. That's kind of cool. Glad I found that. Have to think about how to use that somehow. So it's daylight once more, and I wanted to show you, well, let me feed these guys real quick. Feed you, feed you, feed you, feed all of you. Everybody eats. Come on, cow, over here. There we go. Okay. When I went hunting for these cows, built a little thing here. I'm going to build a roof over this in a bit to just make it look nicer. But when I went looking for these guys, and also I went looking for some sugar cane and some things like that, I found something out here that I wanted to show you because I thought it looked pretty cool, and we will have to explore a little closer when we find the time and the reason to. This area here makes me kind of feel like home because I've got these are acacia trees, and I've got an acacia tree, a sweet acacia, in my front yard. And then I'm in the middle of the Sonoran Desert, so I'm surrounded by cactus, and the big tall one over there is saguaro, and then the little barrel cactus. Blink! Small, but they still hurt. But here's what I found when I was cruising along. Look at this tree. Is it still rendering in? That is a huge, huge tree. Look at that. I mean, it's still rendering. I have no idea how high that is, but man, just a massive tree. I may have to build some part of a base or something up in that. I'm going to hollow out the lava. Nice place for some lava. Right next to your giant tree. Look at that. It's huge. It's above the clouds. That's going to have to become a tree house or something. I want to see what it's called if I don't lag too much as I get in there. Redwood root. Ooh, there's something growling at me. Redwood. So that's redwood root, so this must be a giant redwood. Like a redwood bark. Okay. So it's got root, bark. So yeah, massive, massive tree. Whoops, better not go that way. Doo-doo-doo. You know it, some zombie would knock me in. Okay, I wanted to share that. That is a massive tree, and I think as we get things going here, we are going to turn that into a base, beehive, Meadows hive. Okay. I found 2 beehives so far. I'll just have to remember where they are when it's time to do that. Let me get out of the rain because it's killing my frames per second, and think about what we wanted to do next. So I found some chickens. I was trying to get them back to my base, and I took too long, and it's nighttime now, and there's creepers and such. So we're gonna have to deal with these guys. Ooh, there we go. First hit. Oop. Well, here go the chickens. Go away. Let's play hide and seek with this guy. Doo-doo-doo. Come on, come closer. I know you want to. There you are. Oh, oh, red creeper. Oh! And you didn't take out the skeleton for me. Alrighty. Too many mobs. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Darn it. Well, there's my first death. Right there. I don't like seeing those beacons though. So I know there's the tombstone mod, so I don't have to worry about my stuff disappearing. It did take me too long to get those chickens though. I want to get those chickens back. Let's delete that waypoint. What? Waypoint. Remove. Okay, so there you go. You got to see my first death. Yay. So after that run-in with the mobs in the front yard here, I thought I would maybe try to blast proof, or at least resist some of the stuff that's running around out there. And I read somewhere that compressed cobblestone would resist the mobs there, the mob's explosion. I don't know how compressed, because there's, you see different levels here. There's compressed, double compressed, triple compressed. I think what I read was I need at least double compressed to withstand the creepers, but we'll give it a try. I'll do a little experimentation with just the compressed cobblestone. Also, looks like a great way to store your cobblestone or dirt, because it's, you know, 43 million cobblestone for one octuple compressed. That seems like a lot. And then I also noticed that I can break these apart back to regular cobblestone. So don't know what I would need that much cobblestone for, or that much dirt, gravel, or sand, but there it is. I'm going to build something. Maybe the road, maybe my path out to things in the compressed cobblestone, and some double compressed cobblestone, and see which holds up. Sadly, it is just dirt, cobblestone, sand. What was the other one? There was another one. Gravel. So it's not going to be the prettiest road in the world, but maybe if I can keep them from blowing up too much garbage around here, that'll be happier. Okay, there's still some mobs out there. I'm going to run out there in just a minute. Do I see any? I don't oh yeah, there's a creeper right there. Looking at the mini-map, there's still a few running around there. Skeleton on fire, burn, burn, you skeleton. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I died just straight out front here. So as soon as I may have to lead that guy away, because I don't have any wood to make another sword. Oh, I have an axe. Maybe I can fight him with an axe. We'll fight him with an axe. Let's see what's out here. I hear a spider. Something behind me. Oh, he's in there. Okay, the spider's in there. There's creeper number 1. Okay. Not cleanly, but he's been dealt with. There's that guy. Let's deal with this guy. Come here. Come here, you. Come on. You. Or you're just gonna hang out there. You decided to be friendly now? Or you just can't see me? Hello? Alright, fine. That other creeper wandered off that way. There's a skeleton here. There's my gravestone. Okay, let's get the skeleton's attention. He's not going to come because it's daylight. They're not supposed to be smart. They're skeletons. They have dust for brains. Right, we'll just charge him. And there There's the other creeper. Come on, you. Come on, I can do this. Okay, alright. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Sheep sneaking up behind me. Okay. Let's get my stuff. String. String is good. I need some wood, and this one's already kind of blown up a little bit. So, okay, got my stuff back. Now, the question is, that one creeper that blew up here near the chickens didn't actually leave a hole. So I wonder, and I'm hoping... Chicken. Aha. There's teleportation creepers around here. Okay. And I was hoping that that's the one that took the that hit me there by the chickens. Alright, let's... is he friendly? Let's not take the chance. Ah! Ha! Ha! Okay. Alright, let's bring the chickens down here. Chickens. Come on, chicken. There you go. Alright, I'll have to find the other chicken. Or maybe one of these eggs will give me a chicken. No, no chickens. Okay. So I have one chicken. I want to get a couple more, just because I know that for some of the magic stuff I need feathers and things. It'd be nice to have a bow. But I'm going to fix this hole and the other holes that have been created around here. And... oh, acacia tree. Plant the acacia tree. And we'll be back. Okay, so it occurred to me I could experiment a little bit with this and see what happens. The trick is going to be being brave enough to get a creeper to come out here and test this out with. But I'm laying out some cobblestone, some compressed cobblestone, and some double compressed cobblestone. And if I can get a creeper to come in this area and blow up, I can see the difference. See, you know, all of this goes away, some of this, and none of this, or something like that. So I'm going to experiment with that a little bit. Hello, sheep. Get some meat in here. So yeah, but in the meantime, I've also started laying out. I decided it doesn't look too bad. It does this slightly dark corner around the edge. It doesn't look too bad, so I think I will do my pathways and such in this compressed cobblestone, and maybe I'll swap it out for the different looks. I'll do a little bit of compressed and interspace it with double or something like that, just to kind of make it look a little interesting. Because normally, I mean, you do something like this: you have the smooth stone and the bricks, and maybe a cobble here or there to kind of make it look fancy. Yeah. And I also need to find at least one more. Oh, wait, there's already a chicken here. Sweet. Come here, chicken. Feed you. Come here. Feed you. Maybe he fell in. Haha, it's a volunteer chicken. And you're gonna make baby chicken. Alright, and I should have feathers. That is good. What's that? Oh, yeah, these things. These plants, like the repulsion plants and stuff, they kind of spread themselves. They mature and then they pop, and then the seed plants itself. You know, if I don't pick it up, pop, and then that one will kind of hover because it can't find a place. I'll pick that one up and I'll throw one there. No? Oh, that's the regular seed. Duh. That wasn't a repulsion seed. Repulsion seed. Pop. They plant themselves. Which means this place is going to be... I mean, look at this. These things are going to be... my world is going to be covered in these things if I don't get them under control somehow. Which is why I want to do the paths, among other things. Yeah, that's Interesting. I need to find what those are. Actually, you know what? Let's see what those are used for. I can make green lime dye. I can put it in a pressure chamber. Okay, pneumatic craft, that makes sense. And I can make plastic. And that's about it. I can make some green plastic. And the green plastic has network registry, programming puzzle, electron tubes. Okay, so I can... Let's get inside before I get blowed up again. So they have uses, but that doesn't mean I want them all over the place. Anyway, I'm going to think about what it was I was going to do next. I remembered what I was going to do. It was with the turtle again, and we had been playing with this downstairs program that we downloaded off of turtlescripts.com. Again, the link will be in the description of the video as well as on my blog. But I wanted to show you how you could edit these things, like if it's not doing quite what you want. We can edit down. Now this assumes some level of programming knowledge. So if you want a video on turtle programming in the Lua programming here, I can probably do one of those if you ask. But for right now, all of these are the commands that tell the turtle what to do. If, you know, ask the questions. Do you want me? How far do you want me to go? Do you want me to place torches? And so on. Tells the turtle to dig down. Starts the loops, because essentially everything the turtle does is in loops. So here, if recursions equals blah and torches equals yes, then it will do this little bit of stuff here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to put the torches down a little more often. Right now it puts it down every 5 times it steps down, and I'm going to make it do 4 just for giggles. So I'm going to delete this and do 4. Oops, not R, 4. So what this is saying is there's a variable that counts the number of recursions it's got, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And every time that that is divisible evenly by 4, so when it hits 4 and 8 and 12 and 16, this recursions modulus 4 equals 0. So when it hits those cases. Modulus is just a fancy math thing that says divide recursions by 4 and then give me just the remainder. So don't do a decimal point. Give me take the whole number and then take the remainder and then throw away the whole number and just give me the remainder. That's a modulus. So that's what that does. So we can edit it here. I could also, if I choose, let's save this, save it, and then exit. Down, yes, I know how to spell. Downstairs. Let's give him some torches. And let's go, I want you to go, because I want to see it a couple times. We want to do, let's do 16, and we do yes, and away he goes. So now he'll do torches every 4, and it seems kind of silly, but there's a reason I do that. Every once in a while, he'll be cruising along and he'll place that torch on gravel, plunk, and then he'll come down here and he'll dig out something underneath it, and all that gravel will shift down, and the torch will be gone. So by telling it 4 or maybe even 3, I can have it avoid dark spots on my stairwells. Also think if I start farther back here. Oh wait, what's this? Okay, well, we've obviously messed up the program because now it's placing a torch every single time. Interesting. How did I manage that? I'm going to have to look at that, because that should have changed it to placing a torch down every 4 steps. Let's come down here and stop him. Kind of a rough way to stop him, but there, we stopped him. That did not do what I expected it to do. Wonder if I can manage it again. Let's move him up 1. Yeah, okay. Edit. First thing we should do is see if we broke it entirely. Let's find recursions, and we'll set it back to 5. Because maybe I broke it. Not sure how I would have broken it, but let's grab a couple torches to play with. Plunk. Control, save, control, exit. Downstairs, let's do 10, and yes. And see if he places a torch every single time. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now he'll back up, and he did not place a torch that time. So I feel like I'm changing the right thing. I will have to experiment with this and then show you what the difference is. Because that should have worked. That is weird. Did I put these torches in the right place? I put the torches in the right place. Well then, I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, we'll have to think about that. Actually, we'll have to fiddle with this a little more on the next episode, because I just took a look at how much time I've gone so far, and I'm at 31 minutes. So I want to say, maybe get a shot of the turtle behind me. Move over a little bit. There you go. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want, and we'll see you next time on the Philbin Files. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.